We've got another corporate waiting by to chat with us. BLS International Services is on our radar on the back of the Q1 numbers. Strong top-line growth. The company's delivered a 53% year-on-year revenue growth. Margins too have expanded year-on-year. Shikhar Aggarwal, the Joint Managing Director of BLS International Services, is with us now. Shikhar, morning. This is Rima here. The top line has been boosted by the recently acquired ZMPL, Zero Mass Private Limited. You've said the top line for 12 days, from 8th to 10th June, is about 10 crore by way of a contribution. You know, this would mean that for the full quarter, ZMPL can contribute 75 crore of revenues and 300 crores going by this run rate for the full year. That would be double of what ZMPL did last year. Could you tell us what you expect from this acquired entity for the full year and the quarters coming?
Yes, Rima, as you know, this quarter we have registered operational revenue of 272 crore, which is more than 50% growth compared to the same quarter last year. As well as in EBITDA, we have done an EBITDA of more than 30 crores, which is also a growth of more than 60% compared to the same quarter last year. You know, these were primarily due to reasons of increasing, revenue per application and growth in our visa and consular business. As you know, ZMPL, the company that we recently acquired, last year they did a revenue of around 160 to 180 crore. This year, because of our acquisition, we are planning to increase the revenue. We have done a revenue of only 10 crores this quarter. We have not really benchmarked how much revenue we will generate exactly from this company this year, but definitely it will be a growth compared to last year.
Just some approximate idea, 160, 180 crore is what ZMPL did last year. Could it be 250 crore plus this year?
It's a fairly new company that we've just acquired this company. We are, still it is operating as business as usual. So we are implementing some measures which will lead to a revenue growth, but definitely more than 10 to 15% of revenue growth we see in ZMPL also this year.
Okay, Shikhar, good morning and thanks for joining us. This is Pavitra. So can you take us through what the overall revenue is likely to look like for you for FY23? I mean, of course, this quarter was boosted by the ZMPL acquisition that you're talking about, but overall, what can your run rate look like?
See, if you see the numbers that BLS has delivered, still majority of our countries which are high, revenue earners for us, for example, Russia and China are still operating at negligible, or even China is still closed. So the BLS has done these numbers on back of only 60 to 70% of their potential. So if this year those markets grow and open up, then definitely there will be a further increase in both top line and bottom line. On top of that, if you see, we have recently won few new contracts like the German contract, the Philippine government contract, couple of Italian contracts. So if we combine all those revenues, if we start earning this year, definitely there will be a further growth. If you see going forward, there are certain opportunities of $1.5 to $2 billion in this industry that we have been working on for the last 3 to 4 years. Because of COVID, definitely they have been, fast-tracked in terms of bidding and tendering. So we are hopeful of getting certain market share that will further boost both the top line and the bottom line for the company in the next 2 to 3 years. And definitely economies of scale will kick in once we get more contracts.
Shikhar, that's exactly why we're asking you, because we can see that you have added new contracts. Like you said, China, Russia are not completely open. So that is also, China is opening up now, right? So can you give us some kind of guidance on what you would expect in terms of revenue growth?
See, globally, in terms of visa numbers, at least more than 30 to 35% used to come for us in 2019 from the markets of Russia and China. Those numbers are still negligible. Other than that, we have still achieved the highest revenue and margins of the company. So I expect if those numbers start coming in, then accordingly you can expect the growth of the company to further, grow from the existing contracts itself.
What was the total volume of the visas that you processed this quarter, and how would it compare with pre-COVID levels to understand your capacity utilization?
Correct. So till 31st March 2022, we have done 65 million applications. In 2019, probably we did more than 15 million applications. This year, we are, first quarter, going by first quarter, we have only done 60 to 70% what we did in the same quarter 2019. So I think those application counts will start coming in.
So you're saying the visa processed is 60 to 70% compared to pre-COVID levels, right?
Correct.
But there is a substantial increase in the visa processing fee. By how much have visa processing fees gone up compared to pre-COVID levels? And is there scope for you to increase that further?
Correct. So definitely in some contracts, because of COVID, we have got an increase in service charges. Also, if you see, the demand pattern of customers have changed. They have started demanding more kind of premium services. They do not want to visit the centers. They want courier delivery of applications. They're opting for mobile biometric, wherein we come to their houses and send, offices to collect their biometrics and their application. So this has definitely led to an increase in conversion and revenue for the company. So the demand and the customer psyche has, I feel, change for the good. On top of that, we have also won a couple of new contracts in e-governance, which is in the state of Karnataka, in West Bengal, that we have already launched, and we are in the process of launching those offices soon.
Shikhar, just to get those numbers in, by how much are visa processing fees higher compared to pre-COVID levels, and can you increase it further?
So the revenue per application has increased more than 20 to 30%. So this includes a mix of the increase in service charges as well as the added value services. And we expect, as the demands grow, as the number of applications grow, the per application revenue to grow even further by more than 5 to 10%.